the next storyteller is Lisa Rowland. Lisa Rowland is an improviser extraordinaire. She is the artistic director for Bay Area Theater Sports. She teaches improv. She performs the improv. She's amazing. So please welcome Lisa to the stage.
Thank you.
Hi, Lisa.
Woo. Okay, here we go. I am in 3rd grade, and I'm walking home from Walnut Acres Elementary School with my best friend, Allie Burns. We're turning a corner onto her court, Bliss Court. Before we get to her house, I turn to her and I say, "So who goes to heaven and who goes to hell?" Allie is a church person. Her whole family goes to church. I am not a church person. My family has never gone to church. Mostly what this means for me is that if there's a slumber party at Allie's house on Saturday night, I need to pack nice clothes because we're getting up early on Sunday and I'm going with her family to church. I didn't love it or hate it. I mostly related to church like I was a foreign exchange student. I was like, this is different. What do these people believe? What happens here? It was always very interesting to me. So I turn to her this day and I say, "Who goes to heaven and who goes to hell?" She says, "Oh, well, good people go to heaven." Am I going to heaven? Yeah, you're going to heaven because you're a good person and you do good deeds. Great. The next week, we're walking home again. This was our daily routine. We're walking home from school. We turn the corner onto Bliss Court where she lives. She says to me, "Oh, so I checked with my pastor, and it's that if you do good deeds in the name of Jesus Christ, then you're going to heaven." We pause. The implication is clear to me, though she doesn't say it. I'm going to hell. I'm in 7th grade. I am studying in my social studies class Native American tribes and cultures of the United States. This night, I am sitting on the counter in my kitchen while my mom unloads the dishwasher. I say, "Mom, I believe in polytheism. I think there's many gods." She continues unloading the dishwasher. Tell me more about that. Well, it just seems like it makes sense. You know, there's all these different things in the world and the universe. There's the sun and the moon and the animals and the ocean, the rivers and the streams and the trees. It just feels like there's probably a God for all of them. Huh. Okay. She continues unloading the dishwasher. I look at her. What do you think? Oh, I think there's probably one God. Why? Everything just seems to fit together too well for all those things to be controlled by separate entities. Oh. Yeah, me too. And my days as a polytheist were done. In 10th grade, I am sitting in my dad's office. He's doing some work. I don't even know what makes me ask this, but I ask him, "Dad, do you believe in God?" He stops what he's doing and leans back and looks sort of far away. And he says, I believe that there are things that are true. And it's not because anybody said they were true. It's just because they're true. I believe that if you want to be trusted, you've got to be trusting. And if you want to be loved, you got to be loving. I believe that there's something that connects us all, sort of connects us all together. You can call that what you want. You could call it X, you could call it anything. Some people call that God. Okay. My freshman year of college at Stanford University, I'm in a intro writing seminar. I'm sitting around a big wooden table, and we're discussing The Consolation of Philosophy by Boethius. The whole point of this book is that Boethius on his deathbed is consoled by the fact that he was a philosopher, that he examined life and the nature of life and truth. The postdoc who had the job of leading us through these discussions turns to all of us freshmen in college and says, "So what's your consolation? On your deathbed, what will have made all of this worth it? What's your life about?" This moment sits in between all of us. I raise my hand. I say, the people in my life, the people I have loved, the people who have loved me. If I've done a good job there, my life has been worth it. And a woman across the table from me who is athletic looking, has a short blonde ponytail, looks a little bit offended and a little bit confused. She says, "Aren't you worried about your afterlife? About your creator?" I said, "No, I don't even know if there is an afterlife, but I know that I've got my people." Later that same year, I'm at the end of winter quarter, and I've just completed an improvisation class taught by Patricia Ryan Madsen. I have fallen in love with it, and it caused me to audition for the Stanford Improvisers, to which I was admitted. This morning, we have just come home from a celebratory breakfast where the current members of the Stanford Improvisers have taken out all of the brand newly admitted members. I'm in Mikkel Pasternak's car. She is my TA from this improv class. She's dropped everybody else off. I'm in the passenger seat. She's in the driver's seat. She pulls into the parking lot at Robley Dorm to let me out. I put my hand on the door and I get ready to leave, and I stop and I look back at her and I say, "Mikkel, improv is not just improv. Improv is it's like life. Like, improv is about everything in life." She looks at me, smiles, nods knowingly. She says, "I think you might be right." Now I am a full-time improviser. I spend all of my days teaching, performing, training, thinking about the rules of improvisation. Rules like take care of your partner. Rules like be optimistic, say yes, have adventures, follow your fear, practice gratitude, pay attention, notice more. These rules have created the closest thing to a code for a life well lived than anything else I've found. They provide me what I seem to notice religion provides a lot of other people. These rules don't tell me what is true, but they tell me how to be. And they give me hints for how I can better connect with the people around me in a way that is free of fear. They give instructions for how we all can feel connected, how we all can feel like we are part of something bigger than ourselves. Some call that X, according to my dad. I think some call that God. Thank you.